What's up? What's up, everybody, man? First and foremost, I want to say it's time to wake up and win. My name is EDWIN. That's right, everyday win. And look at here, this is the Wake Up to Win broadcast, and I want to thank my partner in success, the company I'm actually the brand specialist for. You see it up here in the top corner. I am with Success Express Marketing Group, and I want to thank the owners of Success Express Marketing Group for believing in me, for bringing me on as the brand specialist. Because look here, 5 years ago, we came together and we designed a special document, and that was a brand. They came to me with an idea that had already been running, with an idea of a successful brand, a train running down the track. And what I did for them is they said, hey, can you help us? Can you help brand us? Can you give us a logo that will take us to the next level? And 5 years later, you see that train right there? That train, that's the evidence of synergy. That's the evidence of people who know how to come together and work together to make things happen. That's what it's all about. Together, we achieve more. You cannot do it by yourself. If you try to do things by yourself, you're going to stay on the island that you've been sitting on talking to the trees. But you know what? Kijana Owens and we came together to make some things happen. And today is my first Wake Up to Win broadcast, and I am excited about it. I am excited about it. Excited, because you know what? This young man sees into my vision. You know what? He sees into the vision. He sees what God has gifted me to do. And literally, he comes into my life to not only help me, but to protect me from the wolves and the hyenas and all the things that try to come at you when you're a lion in the middle of the desert trying to fight alone. God will send you another lion to run off all the hyenas. You know what? And that's when you win. I don't know if y'all seen the video, but maybe on tomorrow I'll show the video of the lion in the middle of the wilderness by himself, getting ate up, getting picked on by all the hyenas. You know, yeah. But soon as that other lion comes in, woo, all the hyenas run. So when people see, when you're doing something for God, you know, and you know that you have a mission and purpose. And then here comes all these things and all these people who try to get you to do what they want you to do, and not understanding that you are a specialist in your mission. What happens is God will send you some help, and guess what? The hyenas will get mad. They'll get mad. They'll blame you. They'll start talking things about you that's not true. But you know what they're going to do? They're going to run off, because God has given you a special calling, a special vision. And that's what it is. So today on my Wake Up to Win broadcast, I've been reading this book over and over again my whole life. It's actually part of how I got my book, 7 Keys to Victory. You can get that book online. I just ordered me some copies so that way I can give a few copies away starting next week. But you can get it online. You can go look up on Amazon, Edwin Victory, 7 Keys to Victory. That is my book. We're going to be starting to promote that book even harder and harder every single month. This is the end of the quarter. So you know what? I believe, quarterly, that's how we do things. You make it 90 days. That way you can see the 180 days. Then once you see the 180 days, you can see all the way till December. So we're at the end of the quarter. We're at the field goal time. We're at the fourth quarter of the first quarter. So now it's time to mount up and get ready to either score a touchdown or get a field goal. Either one of those things, they win the game. So whatever you're doing right now, you better get ready or get ate up. For real. I tell people a lot of times, on the first of the month, I have a Frankenstein that gets up every month. So please do not mind my behavior. Every first month, I built Frankenstein. I know what he does every first of the month. So if you're minding my behavior on the first of the month, don't say I didn't tell you, because I have to feed Frankenstein, and Frankenstein ain't all easy. He comes in like this. This is Martin. Now, he's not Frankenstein, but he comes in like this. I want to eat. I want to eat. You know what I mean? And that's what I got to do. I got to feed him, because, I built the Frankenstein. So, and with that being said, I want to bring on my partner to success to help me out on this broadcast today. But before we do that, I want to talk about dreaming big. This is what I do. I am the mascot king, but I want you to see some of the work that we do for kids here at Victoryville at Victoryville. This is the Wake Up to Win broadcast. I want to show you some of the work. So this is 1 minute of greatness. This will help motivate your day, to help you live your dream. Right here is Disco Joe, Dream Big. And afterwards, I want to bring up Kijana, the key man, Owens, the grindologist.
Yeah, I'm Disco Joe. And it's for everybody out there that's chasing dreams. Come on, yeah.
Dream big, dream big. I can't help it, I do everything big. Dream big, dream big. I can't help it, I do everything big. Reach for the stars, shoot for the moon. When you work for it, all your dreams come true. That's why I dream big, dream big. I can't help it, I do everything big. I learned the sky's too low to be the limit. Disco Joe, yeah, I'm always winning. Courage in my heart, so I can't be timid. Every other week, find me in another city, doing my dance, making big moves. When you work for it, all your dreams come true. People around me always asking how I came up. Winners never win, so I never gave up. Dream big, dream big. I can't help it, I do everything big. Dream big, dream big. I can't help it, I do everything big. Reach for the stars, shoot for the moon. When you work for it, all your dreams come true. That's why I dream big, dream big. I can't help it, I do everything big.
And dream big. And I want to bring up a big dreamer in my world. He's the founder and the CEO, co-founder and CEO of this company, Success Express Marketing Solutions. Man, this is an awesome book right here. I was able to be a part of production on this book right here. But I want to bring him up. Without further ado, let's bring up the grindologist himself, Kijana, Key Man Owens. What's up, baby? I see you in the building. What's going on? Man.
You fired up. You fired up. You got me dreaming big. I'm excited. I'm motivated, man. You know, the synergy is big. You said something key. You know, when you're out there on your purpose, man, the other lions will connect with you and run those hyenas right on out of there, brother. I heard you, man. Everyday win. Yes, sir. Thank you for having me on.
I'm going to have a video ready on tomorrow, man, because, you know, it was amazing when I saw this video, because I really, you see my lion on my shirt. You know, I resonate with the lion and the eagle. So I feel like I'm a lion with eagle's wings, you know what I mean? And, you know, not only with eagle's wings, y'all know that picture of the lion with the wings in the Bible with eyes all over the wings, because, you know, in college, they used to call me Eagle Eye. So I started a company called Eagle Vision. So you know what? I feel like now that I've grown into a lion, my wings out, but I can still see everything. I can see it before it happens. You know, a lot of times that's just the gift that God has given me. I can see when things are happening, and I can see when people, you know, but I thank God for you, my man. You know what I mean? Because, you know, this is 5-year relationship right here, man. Business relationship as well as a friendship relationship. You know what I mean? And we working right now. We pushing right now. But today on this broadcast, man, I don't want to spend a lot of time because I don't want to keep people too long, because I want them to get on with their day, because we wake up to win. Today, man, you know, I've been reading this book over again. It's called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. You know, and there's 7 habits that I believe that if everybody would really put into practice, if people would put into practice, what happen is that they would have a lot more success in their life. I'm not just talking about people. I'm talking about us. I'm talking about me. You know, I'm talking about getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and starting the day, just like the people on the East Coast. So the number 1, let's go through them quickly, man. And and we'll comment after I go through them. We'll talk about them. We'll go over them one by one real quick. But the first one is to be proactive. To be proactive. And to be proactive, you have to have one. You have to have a personal vision. A personal vision. You have to know exactly what you want to do, where you're going, and how you're going to get there. And even if you don't know those things, you at least have to have one of those in place to get started. Being proactive is just to get started. That's number 1. Number 2, you have to begin with the end in mind. You know, when I make mascots, I have to first see the mascot in its full production, in its fullness. I have to draw the costume, and then I have to make sure that when I go into production, that I got to know that the people who are making this are working for me. You know what I mean? So I have to make sure that when they're working for me, I have to make sure that I have to pay for the work. You understand? So I have to begin with the end in mind. I have to know that when people work, I know that those people have to take care of business just like I have to take business. That's beginning with the end in mind. You have to know what you're going to get, know what you're paying for, and know exactly how it's going to come out. That's what we do. Number 3, put first things first. That's really, see, sometimes people don't put the first thing first. They get all jumbled up with the puzzle. The puzzle's all mixed up, and they don't realize that the first thing you should do is look at the box. On the cover of the box, it tells you what the full picture looks like. That's the first thing you should do, is look at, that's, you know, it ties in to beginning with the end in mind. See, that's the principle of leadership, is that you have to see beyond. That's why they call me Eagle Eye, because they knew that I had great vision and I could see. And that was early on. That was in my 20s, you know. And then number 4, you have to think win-win. See, people don't realize this. My name is Edwin Victory. Everyday win victory. My name is Charles Edwin VN. Even VN sounds with win. So I've been bred to win. I've been bred to help other people win. My dad was the marketing director for the Houston Astros, and Houston Astros, a baseball team, and Houston Astros were trying to win the World Series. So every year I would see my dad think win-win, not for himself, but think win for the team, because he had to market that team and get people's butts in the seats. That's what marketing was all about. Is even though it was a big city and a big team, you still had to do the marketing. You had to think win-win, and that's an interdependence thought. That means you have to come together to think like that with other people. Number 5 is seek to understand and then seek to be understood. That's where a lot of people fall off, is that, you know, they don't understand other people. They only get internal and understand their own self. So when they don't get a chance to stop and think to understand other people, what happens is that it all kind of just becomes internal, and you get up, it begins to make you upset, and it makes you, you start thinking that everybody's supposed to think like you and to be like you, versus you stopping to first understand other people. And then once you understand other people, then you can be understood. You know, I think that's the word a lot of people fall off. Right before the fall off is the synergy, is the synergy. See, that's what disconnects. If you're not synergized and you're not understanding, and you don't have a heart. See, I tell people all the time, you have to have, in my logo, there's a heart in my logo. And the reason why there's a heart on my head, on the crown of my head, is because that God told me that when I built the company, Official Victory, he told me to make sure that there was a heart and a head connection. He told me that that was the silver cord, the connection that needed to happen. So once you synergize with yourself, and then you learn how to synergize with other people, that's when you start to have a change and a massive success. And what happens when you get to that point? Number 7, sharpen the saw. Sharpen the saw. Just work it and work it and work it. Work it and work it and push until something happens. That's the 7 keys to 7 habits to highly effective people. And that's what I'm on for this month, because I want to have the habits of being successful. I want to have the habits of being victorious, and I want to have the habits of being effective. And I know that you are the writer of 7 Keys to Success. It's your book. So I want to just talk to you a little bit about what you think about those little 7 things that Stephen R. Covey said to help us get to where we're going today. What's up, Kijana?
You know what? I love it. Begin with the end in mind. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to have the end all done. That means you have to see the end. What are you doing it for? What's the purpose? What's the reason? So that when you get confused and the adversities tap in and all those other things, come into play. What happens is, when you have seen the end in mind, the struggles in between just don't matter. Back to you, sir.
Come on.
Absolutely. Now,
Man.
the synergy you talked about, though, since you allow me, like here, sir, it takes the work it takes to build a relationship, if you will. The work that you apply to the friendship, the partnership, the success, the campaign, the project, and all of those other things. You know, a lot of people like that get rich quick. You hear it all the time. You know, I don't like to be a part of a get rich quick. But when they don't get rich quick, they quit. What's that all about? You know,
Well, I think is that what happens when people don't get they don't realize that the tortoise is the one who won the race. And there's a scripture in the Bible that says the race is not given to the stronger or the faster man, but to the one who endureth to the end. And really, truly, there is no real end, because we are eternal beings. And no matter what there might be an end to your design up on this earth in this physical body, but there's really no end. There's no end. It's not a destination. This is a journey of eternal life. And so some people are so in such a race here on this earth to get to fulfill something, not realizing that you have a lifetime to fulfill it. And if you take your lifetime and take it one day at a time to sharpen the saw, you will end up with a legacy that people will talk about forever and ever. I'm always so blessed because I feel like I've already gotten to my victory. And that victory is to be called in the same conversation with people like Walt Disney, Jim Henson, the people who made Barney, Sesame Street. Right now, even though I haven't gotten to my fullness of my journey and what I want to do and my desire to bring a full cartoon company, a full entertainment company alive with multiple parts, I'm still living the legacy already. Why? Because of what I've already started and what I've already done. You know what I mean? And you look at my work and my videos are not going anywhere. So they'll probably be even more popular after I am dead and gone on this earth. You know what I mean? So the work and the legacy, that's why I have to tell myself, I've already gotten the victory. That's why that's why God gave me a new name, because he said, the victory is already at your back. Now it's time to put ropes in the knot and help other people up. See, but most people that I come across in this life, they always trying to run past me. They always trying to get past me or get over on me. And it's okay, because they don't keep their eyes on the victory. So when you don't keep your eyes on the victory, you end up getting tired and you end up, either giving up or not getting to your destination in the way that God wanted you to get. So that's my situation, man. I think just people
I'm over here like double dutch. I'm trying to get in there on that, man. You are right on point. I mean, it's not to sign up. It's not to sign up. It's to sign in. You have to sign in to what you said you wanted to do. The majority of the people are looking for something that comes so easy. They're waiting on this. Somebody's supposed to do that. It's all kind of stuff, but nobody. I digress. Listen, nothing works but the work. The idea, seeing the end in mind. If you keep looking at the end, you'll never get there. You got to go to work. Back to you, sir.
One thing I'm a specialist at, man, is I know I'm a specialist at graphic design. I'm a specialist at making what you call now, I give everybody the key term of when you want to make a movie or make some sort of television program. The key is having the correct pitch deck. You know what I mean? I'm a specialist in graphic design and creating pitch decks for my clients. And I know exactly how many pages they need to have. I know exactly what it needs to look like. And I know who to actually deliver these pitch decks to, because I've been in the industry 25 years now, man. I am happy to say that. And I still look 35 years old, man. See, look at God. I've been in the industry since I was in my 20s. And look here, I still look 35, man. It's why? Because I keep on doing the right things with my body. I keep on drinking the right type of water, eating the right type of food, exercising every day and as much as I can. And I keep on thinking right. Now, if I do think wrong, I go quickly to the throne of grace and ask God to forgive me, and not only give me a clean heart, but give me his heart. That's all I ask for. I don't ask for nothing else, Lord. If I've offended anybody, Lord, forgive me, please. Let them forgive me and give me your heart. So, because I know your heart is like Teflon. No matter what people do, no matter what people say, if they step on God's heart, it don't hurt him. It don't hurt him. He just, hey, he knows that he's going to take the hit. So I'm so thankful for that, man. But look here, man. That's what it's all about, bro. It's about stepping up, stepping out, getting into the game, and working the work. Nothing works but what?
The work, man. Man, I got my guy here. Give a shout out, Bishop Harold Jackson there on KJLH from Think Big and Think Big Plus. Man, we got some great work to do. When I said, he's watching the podcast a couple of times, you and I as well, all over the place. He said, you got to work, right? But that's what it is. You got to work the work. You start the lawn and garden company. That's nice. But then you don't want to facilitate the contract to get out there in the heat or the rain or the snow or whatever it is, man. You got to do work, man. It ain't going to be no shortcuts. There's no easy way. And this is a term I'll share with you. And when they say, all you have to do is, that's when the work starts. Back to you, sir.
You got to work the work. A lot of times people don't realize how you see these green screens in the back. That's not because I want to have green everywhere, just because I want an office full of green. But those green screens, these are sets. These are so that way we can do exactly what you're doing right now in the back of the studio on a professional TV show. You see what I'm saying? I got a big one right here. And that's when people see me dancing and see my dance videos, they don't realize that had to be work done first. It doesn't happen immediately. I have to shoot the video on the green screen. I have to bring it back to the editing studio. I have to then take the green screen. First, I have to render it right. That takes almost a whole day. So, when I dance, they don't see the video until the next day. They don't see what I've done until I finish the project. You know what I mean? They don't even know that I'm working half the time. That's what the people don't realize. That when people give me a job, I spend all night long working on their project. I sleep with it. Why? Because normally I create it. But you know what? That's work. I don't complain about the work. What I complain about is the disrespect. But I can laugh about it because
that's a deal with service, and I think it's a great point to reference in business. A lot of times, especially in Black lives and Black business, African American business, the trade of commodity to being a favor of sharing, because we come from a background where you brought the corn, I got the cabbage, he's got the tops, whatever it is, and we come together as a community. But we're always bringing something to make something out of something, finding solutions to situations so that each person is valued. You
got to bring something to the table.
You said win-win. I enjoy the work. I have a multitude of clients that, we facilitate graphics, web design, podcasts, Success Express, with your amazing vision, bringing you on board. It's giving us a brand appeal that's much broader while I'm doing the work. But guess what? We couldn't have synergized was I not doing the work, because it's all a dream. So there's what I tell people. You have to respect the work. There's got to be a commodity exchange for the work. You have a lawn and garden company. You're my best friend. I got a yard. I'm not going to ask you to come to my home, do my yard for a handshake, because we're all right. Back to you, all right.
Well, man, you know what? I don't want to give it up. give up the game too much today, man, because this is the Wake Up to Win broadcast. We're going to do this every day at 7 o'clock in the morning. Every single day, we're going to wake up to win. This is March Madness. We're pushing, we pushing, we pushing. We got clients to work with. We got things to do. We got to take people over the top. April, nothing is promised to us. Tomorrow's not promised to us, guys. We got to realize that everything is matter and everybody matters. You know, I got a lot of work to do with Mr. Guru and all the kids shows. So, you know, we don't want to we want to make sure that we are on this broadcast to make sure that you understand that we got to come together to win. And my mama always said, don't come to the party empty-handed. Make sure that you bring something to the party. And don't, listen, I learned a story. You know, we are children of the Most High, okay? We have to give everyone the tools to work. If we don't give each other the tools to work or help them to work, then we will be in for sure failure. So with that being said, Mr. Guru says everything matter. Everything is matter. So with that said, let's run some Mr. Guru for the people and for the kids. If you got kids right now, put them in front of the TV. Here we go.
Everything in this whole wide world, everything you see, it's matter. Matter. Everything is matter. Matter. Everything is matter. Matter. Everything is matter. All things all around, yes, everything. From small to big and in the words we sing. Everything in the world, in the air and on the ground. From the grass and the trees and the seashell that you found. It's matter. Everything is matter. Matter. Everything is matter. Matter. Everything is matter. Matter. Everything is matter. Solid, liquid, gas, the first and the last. The water turns to ice. It makes you drink, it tastes real nice. Matter is everything, even you and me. Matter is anything that takes up spaces that you see. It's matter. Everything is matter. Oh, matter. Everything is matter. Yeah, matter. Everything is matter. Matter. Yeah, matter. Atoms, protons, neutrons, and everything in this world. I want to teach all you kids, every boy and every girl, because you matter.
Hey, it's your guy, Kijana Owens here. I am the Grindologist, and I'm here talking to you about what we're doing with Success Express Marketing Solutions and the Mascot King. Our partnership and success has been amazing. We're helping people change their concept of their business, take their business to the next level, and differentiate their business from others. Does your business have a mascot? That's not really the question. Why doesn't your business have a mascot to take your business to the next level? Mascots give your business visibility, and that's what we're here for, to separate you from the rest. Again, my name is Kijana Owens with Success Express Marketing Solutions. On behalf of my partner in success, the Mascot King, we look forward to connecting with you. Visit us at www.themascotking.com, or you can visit us at successexpressmarketing.com. Either way, why don't you have a mascot for your business?
Wow. Why don't you have a mascot for your business? Kijana Owens, if you're still there, man, let's end this broadcast, man. But I want to end it out with you, man, and give us some good parting words, because you are the Grindologist and you are the CEO of Success Express International. And I just want to thank you for allowing us to have the Wake Up to Win broadcast. And that's wakeuptowin.today, y'all. That means every day we wake up to win. I am your man, EDWIN, everyday win, last name victory, and there is no days off. Kijana, it's your program now.
Oh man, what a way to allow me the platform. I'm motivated, I'm crunk up, I'm enthusiastic, and I'm absolutely, very much proud of you, sir. Putting your foot in the water, always taking that first step, looking back and seeing who's there and not worrying about it either way. You forward, you do what it takes, make it happen. It's an honor to be on your show there. Your first one right there. You're leading the way to Victoryville. You're changing some concepts. You're taking businesses to the next level, and that's exciting. If I could say anything to any of the listeners that are out there seeing it now or see it or recorded, wherever you may, do the work. Whatever you want to do in your life, have a vision about what you want to do. Have a vision about what you want to create in your life. And keep in mind that nothing works but the work. Mr. Victory did outline that I have my book out, 7 Keys to Success. Great synergy again, 7 Keys to Success, 7 Keys to Victory. We're going to do amazing, national push for that. But 7 keys there. Success is, it's some work. The 7 keys in this book outline some process, practical principles for personal achievement. Now, these 7 keys, my keys, start now. Use what you have, control what you know. I want to say this. You go to the new job, you go to the new company, tell all the people what you know already. Listen, apply the work. They'll find out what you know by seeing what you do. Complete what you start, execute your plan, share your success, and stand for something. Just like you, Mr. Victory, man, it's amazing to be on. You can check out my book at kijanaowens.com. You can connect with me around the internet, find me somewhere. I've got that weird name, the Grindologist, which you can't forget. And Mr. Edwin Victory, again, thank you for having me on your inaugural Wake Up and Win show, sir. Thank you, sir.
Again, appreciate it, man. I thank everybody for watching. This is your man, EDWIN, and we are here waking up to win at WTUW. All right, talk to y'all soon. Great day. Peace.